Hello. Hi, it's Bridget. Welcome to Above Life Channel. The purpose here is to inspire your spirit and to fill you with hope. Thank you for joining me. Today, we're actually recording our live stream channeling video on a Tuesday. Tuesday. And I did not put in the subject line right now who to channel because I'm not sure yet who we're going to channel. I don't know yet. It's been a busy start to the week, hasn't it? It has for me. Yesterday, just too many appointments, too many things going on, driving to Minneapolis, all sorts of stuff going down, and so I needed to, I just literally couldn't do it. I'd have to do it at, like, 6 in the morning, and I wasn't gonna do that. So, here we are on Tuesday, so thank you for joining me. I'm gonna double check to make sure, I'm coming through here. Give you all a few minutes to pop in. Let's see. Oops. I did not share this on Facebook. Usually I do that, so we'll see how many folks pop in. Oh, good. All right, here we are. All right. Good morning. Nice to see you. If you are in the chat, if you post in the chat, I might say hello to you. So if you have an issue with that on the video, don't post in the chat. Good morning. Hey there. Hi, I'm just gonna give you a few minutes. Hi, nice to see you. Let's start out our time together today, just kind of connecting in. Can we do that? I feel like I need to be grounded. I do not feel confident in my grounding today. And I have had just kind of a strange few days. The energy, I don't know. I have a really good friend that's in astrology. So I'll message her and say, what is going on? Here's what I'm feeling. Here's what's on Saturday, I had kind of a weird energetic thing go on in the morning. I woke up just very anxious. And then on Monday, um, oh, was it Monday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I kinda had some stuff, and I thought, "Well, maybe it's just because 'cause I'm thinking about things that I'm not really conscious that I'm thinking about." I wasn't sure, but there's just a lot of energy stuff, and so then I messaged my friend, and she's like, "Oh, no, 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 here's what's going on. Because of your chart." I'm like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Yeah, there's a little aggressive energy." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Okay, aggressive energy. So be aware. I could be a little aggressive." But let's just feel into the energy, and then we'll see who comes in for, our channeling session today. Good morning, nice to see you. Thank you for showing up in the live chat. Okay, so let's feel into our physical bodies. Let's get connected, grounded, and centered. Ah, I know that the best way to do that is through the air element, through our breath. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to feel into I'm gonna try to invite myself into my body fully because my heart chakra, I don't know you guys, are you feeling this too, heart stuff? There's a lot of heart stuff, and it's hard to wanna be in the breath state when the heart is like, "Ah, yeah, yeah," like that, and when you can't point to something specific that might be causing it, or you have too many things that could be potentially the culprits of why your heart might be going, "Ah," I would just say it's energy. Okay, so we're just gonna call it energy. So it can be difficult to try to be in the body when you're feeling like that, and I know many of you are empaths, so let's just feel in it, okay? We're gonna have to do a timestamp on this video for when the actual channeling comes in so that people who are just passersby, window shoppers, can just jump in when they wanna jump in, okay? The rest of you who are here for the full experience, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. Okay, so join me. No matter where you are, what you're doing right now, just feel your body, okay? Actually feel your physical body. Give yourself permission to acknowledge that you are a beautiful human being. You are a human being with a body, and the body is truly beautiful because of miraculous nature of it. You exist, all these complexities of systems and rhythms. So we're gonna focus on that breath. We're gonna let that breath breathe you into this body form. We're gonna step into our bodies more fully. We're going to expand our capacity in our chest to hold and host the energy of who you are as a light being, as a beautiful being of energy. We're gonna expand this heart space so that it doesn't feel confined or restricted or constricted or tight. We're gonna open it up by just giving yourself permission to feel your body. Feel into the body. Feel in and particularly into the chest and breathe open the chest. And imagine as though you're opening the windows. Imagine you're in a gorgeous country cottage and you're opening up the windows so that the sun can come in and you can feel the fresh air and it just feels good. And little stretching. And the recognition that you are in a body in this lifetime. No matter how much spiritual or psychic work you're gonna do in your lifetime, you are here and now, and this is where it's at. Past lives, past trauma, past experience in this timeline, it has taken a toll. We don't live there. We are not going back. We are coming in to our bodies in the fullness of the present of the now, and we are breathing in Ugh, and opening up that heart space, just expanding it so that there can be some freshness, some rejuvenation, some movement of energy in the body, especially the upper part of the body. If you wanna roll or move your shoulders, you can do that. You can hug your arms around your body, but just feel embodied. When you are receiving spiritual guidance or information, doing your own intuitive work, or receiving it on the interwebs through some other amazing psychic like myself or my friend Amanda Ellis, you shall be in your body and be open to receiving. So when you breathe open your heart, you receive the truth of the messages for you, regardless of how we bring it through. It doesn't matter. Don't fixate, don't focus, don't get triggered by a word. Feel the essence of the presence of the message of the person who is the representation of an energy that is being received, how we are channeling. So now that you're open in your heart, nice breath in, big exhale out. You feel that. You feel that. Do you feel me? Mhm. Do you feel that? Yes, you do, don't you? Mhm. Thank you, my empathic friends, for joining me here on Above Life Channel. Now we will start our channeling. We will see who feels very feminine. Last week I channeled Princess Diana, of course, post coronation, and I had originally oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Come on in, honey. English Rose, not Princess Diana. But I literally just heard the song by Elton John that he adapted for Princess Diana, and he called it English Rose. Remember when he sang that for her at her funeral, at her memorial, etcetera? I feel the energy essence of Marilyn Monroe, so we're gonna let her come in. Usually, I channel with her in January, or I'm sorry, like June, usually she's a June kinda type that I channel, she's coming in, so we're gonna let her come in. She just makes my cheeks hurt. She seems very smiley. Come in, darling, come on in. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, she smells good, you guys. Her cheeks are soft, incredibly beautiful woman, even in the afterlife essence. Mary, you need to share with us oh, have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Lots of yellow roses here coming with the Monroe today. The yellow, the energy of the solar plexus for you, activating your spirit. Practice feeling her, okay, you guys? Practice feeling Oh, beautiful. Yes, you look gorgeous as always, and I see you in my third eye as the representation of Marilyn. that you create. I would love for you to talk a little bit about becoming Marilyn and how because so often many of us can resonate and relate to being someone other than ourselves or bringing forward a different kind of persona to present, especially with identity, I think, and roles and like jobs were one way, at work we're one way, at home we're a different way, with our friends we're another way, in our sports teams, our community groups, we're different. People get different parts of us. Can you talk a little bit about the difference between Norma, Norma Jean, and Marilyn and how that feels? Can you bring that through for us and share with us a little I mean, are you comfortable sharing about yes, she says, "Yes, yes." She says, "It's so important what you do to talk about the things, the psychology of things." She says, "The psychology of things," yes. And your persona, your image of Marilyn Monroe, we all relate to, and we can see you in our mind, right? You guys can all see her and the gorgeous pictures of her and the beautiful red lips, the gorgeous blonde hair, the curls, and the just very sensual femininity. And yet, at the same time, like in my psychic eye, I also see you that way. So I see the icon of you, and that's different than the spirit or the person of you. Yes. She says, "Yes, it is. Yes, it is." Yes. She always talks like when her energy vibration comes through you guys, it comes through very soft, and when she talks like this. Her vibration is much one of, thank you, throat chakra is activated. Do you guys feel that? I literally feel also my throat feels like kinda itchy almost, like I'm feeling my throat a lot. Throat chakra is activated. This is the energy center of truth. Right? So the throat opening, that beautiful aquamarine blue activated in you while we are having this conversation. And so I too see you as the iconic version. Talk about that versus Norma Jean becoming Marilyn. Yes, yes, if it would help you, yes, I will talk about that. It's hard, you guys. I'm trying to turn up the volume because as I'm connecting with her, it goes quieter and quieter and quieter because I have to lean in to listen. I try to close my eyes and feel her energy, okay? I try that. Let me know if I'm not loud enough, and, sure, okay. Yeah. Mm. Those goals, she's saying the gold dress. Mhm. The fabric of things, it matters. She says it matters how it feels to you, it matters, and she's referring to, like, a beautiful deep red gold gown, and she's talking about how it feels on the body, and she says, "Your identity, who you choose to be, how you choose to be you, your presentation," she says. I'm gonna try to use her words. Okay, I'm gonna really try. It's hard because stuff's coming in like this. "Presentation," she says, "it is a bit like clothing. When you go to the beach, you don't wear your evening gown unless you're there for a photo shoot. It's a bit like that. We make it so destructive, don't we? There's so much destruction around the person, around the self. There is a this seems to be right now, the time you are living in seems to be a time of destruction of the self, which creates so much chaos. It's such a difficult energy, you're making it so hard. Life is already difficult, as it has been for decades, if not centuries, especially as a woman. There's some random words coming in like satiation, satiated. I see her on the beach right now with this big sweater on, really cozy sweater, and I see black and white pictures in my head of her. That's what I'm saying. That's what she's showing me. She's saying, "Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? The expansiveness of the ocean. Isn't it loud and booming and just incredible?" We adapt. We adapt and we change ourselves for the world at large, and if we do that with intention, there's no problem with this. There's no problem with this at all. You're not selling yourself out. You are not trying to be loved. That is not the truth for many, although there's a projection of that. There's a wrong misinterpretation of when someone changes their identity, their name, their look, their voice. There's so much concern over their mental health and stability, when the truth is perhaps they are truly becoming who they have always meant or been intended to be. It is all about the intention that drives you. What are you connected to? What is that intention? That purest part of yourself must be heard, must be released like the genie from the bottle. You must be real. So the questioning of what is real, although it is a natural process and there is a state of confusion and there is conflict that does happen within oneself when trying to just decipher who we really are. There's so much unknown. It is such a mystery, and that can be infuriating, maddening, actually. And one can feel as though they are losing their mind. And maybe, just maybe, that is what is required to become your truest self. It really lies in the intent. What is your intention? So many people, so many actors change themselves for a role, to fit a role or to step into another life. So how is me an example of Norma Jean becoming Marilyn different? Because it is different. It's different because I'm stepping into my life of my choosing. Now I know the story goes that someone else chose my name. However, I chose it. I chose how I became Marilyn. I chose how I became me. And if that makes me crazy, then I'm nuts, and it's maddening anyway, isn't it? My early death or my demise, although it has been articulated in so many ways, very dramatic ways, mind you, very mysterious ways as well, was not because of my Marilyn, my chosen persona, Marilyn. It wasn't a fake reality or an illusion. We believe as people, as humans. You believe what you choose to believe, and that is what is true, isn't it? Isn't it just that simple? And don't you, in your complicated mind, overthinking and judgment, don't you make it difficult? Why don't you just burst out into song and dance in the rain and appreciate the joy and the beauty of life? Why don't you do that more often? And in those dark nights, those sleepless nights, you might not feel so alone because you'd be filled with raindrops and you'd still be twirling with the energy of the dance. Maybe those moments of joy is what it's all. That is how I wish you would perceive Marilyn. That is how I wanted Marilyn to be. strong and confident, because these are parts of who I was, who I am, and who you are as well. It's the parts that you choose to be in the world and how you choose to share. And I did it flavor of joy. Truly wanted to spread that. If my presence would bring someone joy, a smile, happiness. Now that's the beauty, isn't it? That feels like love to me. That. And that is what I've always wanted. Love. And isn't that what you want too? You can say you want all sorts of other things like fame or money or, uh, a fabulous lover, a wonderful partner, a lover, a romantic love story, and yet you just want love in all of the moments, in the moments and the moments and the moments. And in between love and joy, then there's peace. And for me, the peace was missing. I didn't know that I wanted it so much. Peace. I had love. I had joy. I wasn't able to find peace. So you see, we all have many choices, so many options and opportunities in our lives, and there will be things that you will miss when you reflect upon your life. And now, right now, I would ask you, what are you missing? It's not what you think you want, it's why you think you want it. That's where that little part is a little bit darker than the light. And she looks at me and she says, "You," she says, "B, you would say it's the shadow." That's how she is. She calls me B, B, you would say it's the shadow. And we all have that. Mary, we all have that. Yes, we do. And that is the place that needs the most of your love and your kindness and your compassion and your tenderness, she says, your tenderness. It's so hard to be to yourself. Why is that? Because we have a brain, Marilyn. We have brains, and our ego minds are very masculine and not sweet and soft and feminine and so intoxicating like your feminine self is, that we lose sight over and we choose the rigid structure of things because it seems like it's easier to follow somebody else's plan and value system for how to be successful and how to be in relationship and how to be in career and how to be a parent. And the truth is, we miss that soft feminine side. So we're all about the balance, Marilyn. This is why we're talking to you, because you bring that love and joy and also the dose of reality, a bit of the sadness of the loss of the peace. The peace that you didn't have was the peace, because you're all about the love, but the piece that you're missing was the peace. So I'm gonna ask you viewers, what are you missing? It's the thing that you think you want the most. Like, I want success, or I want a successful business, or I want a great relationship, or I want children to be happy, or I want okay, all these things you want for other people, right? What do you want for yourself? What do you want for yourself right now? What do you want for yourself? I wanna feel good. I wanna feel good. I wanna feel strong. I wanna feel confident. I wanna feel connected. I wanna feel like myself. That's what I want. I wanna be myself. I wanna feel like myself. I wanna be like myself. I wanna honor myself. Yes. That's what I want. So what is the missing part? Mm. I have a couple things coming forward. Courage and confidence. Um, the fearlessness, that's what's missing. Fearlessness. No matter what, no matter what happens. Mm, but no matter what, the fearlessness. Fearless. Which would mean there's fear. You see? This is where the resistance piece is. So in that part that's not all roses and cherries for you, and you're like, "I want love. I wanna love in my life. I want a magical kind of love." Well, why do you want that? What's missing? So for Marilyn, that peace and the contentment of herself, of just being all of herself, everything, all the parts of herself, the Marilyn and Norma Jean. Yeah. She wasn't missing love. She had love. She understood love. For sure she did. She was it. She was missing peace, that peace within herself. Maybe it's self-acceptance, maybe you might say it that way. It's not self-love. It's not that. That is not the vibe I get at all from her. It's very peace. It's blue, that throat chakra blue truth. What is true for you? What is true for you right now, viewer? I wanna know. What is true for you? If you're listening, if you're watching in the chat, if you wanna be witnessed, if you wanna be part of this connected stream, you can post that if you choose to. What's true for you? What is underneath your intention? I desire to be fearless. I'm telling you that for myself right now, because she's like, "B, you are so brave. You're one of the most courageous people I know," she says. I'm like, I'm scared. I don't wanna be rejected. I don't wanna be homeless. I don't wanna just put myself out there and, like, not have enough money to live and have to be, like, standing by the gas station asking for money. Like, I don't want I don't wanna live in a box, like, that's what I I I need to be fearless. That's what's missing for me, the fearlessness, the fear. Mhm. I wanna be Wow, I just admitted that on a live stream. So where are your guts, honey? Hmm? You watching right now. You're watching right now. I'm talking to you, viewer. The person who's watching this right now and looking at me. Hey, yeah, yeah, you. I see you right now. I see you. What's missing? Don't be afraid to try to put words to it. Maybe grab your journal and journal about it. It's not gonna eat you alive. It's already eating you from the inside out. It's rusting you from the inside out. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. A genie in a bottle, baby, right? Get it out, out. Be aware. Beautiful Marilyn, the difference between Norma Jean and Marilyn, what is the difference? How I came into the world and who I chose to be. Marilyn is my chosen self. It's not a fake persona, it's me, the real me. Marilyn is the real her. Your chosen identity matters. Your chosen name matters. Not what has been given to you, but what you choose and how you choose to embody yourself and live your life to the fullest. That's what I hope for all of you today who are watching and listening right here, right now. All right. Oh my God, she's gonna give me a kiss. Oh my God. Oh, her lips on my cheek is so She's like, "Did I embarrass you?" Yes, you did. Okay. Okay, focus. Okay, focus. Focus, focus, focus. Like Esther Hicks would say, Abraham Hicks. Law of attraction. Let me say hello to the chat. Let's say hello to the chat. Good morning, Carolyn. Good morning, Katie. Good morning, Tut. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Carolyn. Did I already say that? Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Lisa from Florida. Good morning, Lisa from not Florida, from Kansas City, I believe it is. Hello, Gail. Nice to see you. Wow, I haven't seen you for a while. But yeah, very nice to see all of you. Thank you so much for being part of the live stream in the chat. And if you are watching after the fact, thank you so much for being here and supporting the work on Above Life Channel. Now, pay attention, my friends, because there's something fun coming up. There is something fun coming up here. I'm going to post in the chat if it will post. I don't know if it will post. Will it post? Did it just post? I think it's too long. Is it too long? Dang it. Let me see just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Give me a second. Copy. Post this. So I am doing something fun that you can actually participate in. Okay. And anybody is welcome. It is a service. We're going to have a group inspired psychic experience session on Sunday, the 21st at 6 p.m. Central. And you can join me. It'll be on a group. It's $40 a person. And it'll be an opportunity to connect, and we're gonna do like I'm gonna do like psychic readings, like old school psychic readings, like the real kind, like the kind I've been doing for 18 years. Oh, actually 19 this year, by the way, 19 years. This is like this year, 19. And so I'm gonna do some. We're gonna connect with some angels and guides. I'll do some Q&A for you. It's not celebrity channeling. It's literally like it's called the Inspiring Psychic Experience. And it's like a group reading. So you can ask questions and they'll connect and respond. It'll be awesome. It's about I think it's about an hour long. I think that's what I scheduled it for, 6 p.m. Central. And there's a link in the chat right now, and there will be a link when you're watching this video below in the description. Okay. So, and I'm keeping the group size small. I think the max is, I think I said it's 15, maybe 20 people. I only have like 5 right now that are in it, so we got plenty of space. So the link is in the description here below, and it's in the chat. So hopefully I can see you. And if you can't actually attend live and you want to be part of it, you can still register if you want to do that. And then if you have a question, message me the question so I know what it is, so I can answer it in the group. Okay, during the live stream, or attempt to answer it, attempt to connect for you. It's kind of hard a little bit because we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. It helps if I can do back and forth with you and talk to you and clear with you the group session. So, all right. So there you are. That is this Sunday on May 21st at 6 p.m. Central Time. Again, that's $40 a person, and then the space is limited. So, all right. So you've been watching today a channeling with Marilyn Monroe and a chat with me. Hey, nice to see you. Welcome to Above Life Channel. I hope we've inspired your spirit today, filled you with some hope, and encouraged you to live your life. This is your life after all, and you get to live it. Just live it. All right. Thanks for being here. Thank you to the chat.